Every unearned reward is a silent vote against the person you said you wanted to become. And the worst part, your brain is counting those votes. Each time you choose comfort before effort, you're teaching yourself that your cravings matter more than your future. Do that long enough, and discipline won't feel hard. It will feel unnatural. You don't hate working out. You don't hate studying. You don't hate building your future. You hate doing them alone. Discipline feels heavy because it feels empty. No instant reward, no stimulation, no dopamine hit. So your brain chooses comfort instead. But there's a psychological hack that makes hard things feel addictive. Not by increasing willpower, but by cheating your own brain. Today, you'll learn how to make discipline feel like entertainment. And once you see it, you can't unsee it. Once there was a student who loved binge-watching shows. He also knew he was out of shape. Instead of forcing himself to exercise, he engineered a trap for himself. He made a rule. Entertainment only works when the workout works. The moment effort stopped, the fun stopped. He didn't increase motivation. He fused pleasure with responsibility. This is the core idea. Let me say it in simple words. Attach something you enjoy to something you avoid. That's it. You don't remove temptation. You chain it to discipline. Most people try to separate fun and work. That's the mistake. The brain doesn't move toward difficulty. It moves toward reward signals. So instead of fighting that biology, use it. Here's how it works psychologically. Your brain builds associations. If every Friday night means junk food and streaming, Friday becomes a relaxation trigger. The time itself feels rewarding. The brain links the cue to the pleasure. Now imagine this. You love listening to crime podcasts, but you skip your daily walks. New rule. Crime stories only play while you walk. No walking, no story. Suddenly, your brain starts craving the walk because it predicts entertainment. The walk becomes the gateway. Another example. You love specialty coffee from cafes, but you procrastinate deep work. New rule. You're only allowed that premium coffee when you're working on your hardest task. Now your brain associates focus with luxury. See what's happening? We are conditioning ourselves. In behavioral science, there's a principle that says behaviors you already like can reinforce behaviors you usually avoid. In simple terms, a strong habit can pull a weak habit upward. Instead of pushing yourself from behind, you're pulling yourself forward. Now, pause for a second. What is one thing you crave daily? Music, social media, sugar, gossip videos. Good. Now ask, how can you lock it behind effort? This is where most people fail. They allow pleasure without requirement, so pleasure weakens them. But when pleasure becomes conditional, it strengthens them. There's a dark truth here. Your brain is easy to train. Companies do it every day. Reward loops, notifications, unlock systems. So why not train yourself with the same strategy? Here's another flipped example. You enjoy scrolling late at night, but you want to read more books. New system. You're allowed 20 minutes of scrolling only after reading 10 pages, not before. The reward becomes earned, and slowly, reading stops feeling like punishment. It becomes the price of admission. Now understand something deeper. This method works because of anticipation. When your brain knows a reward is coming after effort, dopamine rises before the task. Effort feels lighter. You're not doing the hard thing alone anymore. You're doing it with a promise attached, and promises move people. But there's a warning. If the reward is too big, it will overpower the effort. Balance matters. The enjoyable thing should enhance the habit, not replace it. For example, don't eat junk food after the gym. That cancels the progress. Choose rewards that align with growth. Now imagine your future if you master this. Workouts become entertainment triggers. Deep work becomes cafe-level excitement. Learning becomes paired with comfort. Discipline stops feeling brutal. It becomes strategic, and strategy beats motivation every time. Most people think they need more willpower. Wrong. They need smarter design. The brutal reality: if you don't design your rewards, your distractions will. So, let me ask you something serious. Are your pleasures making you weaker or making you sharper? Think carefully, because the same chocolate, the same app, the same show can either destroy your progress or fuel it. It depends on the rule you attach to it. Here's your assignment. Pick one habit you avoid. Pick one activity you love. Combine them. Create a rule. Test it for 7 days. Then come back and tell me, did it make discipline easier, or did you break the rule? Because growth isn't about removing temptation. It's about controlling it. And control is earned.